Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the deep playthrough of Gran Turismo 7. Tuesday after work, want to do one or two quick races and then hopefully, if I'm still up for it, I really would like to start Demon Souls on the RPCS3 emulator as well. But yeah, I'm also really into Gran Turismo. I'm into a lot of games. I bought quite some cool games on discount. But yeah, let's worry about it later. For now, 1 second. Let's do a quick race. We are doing to the locations where the menu book brings us, and then we are doing all the events in that location. And the next one is America Trial Mountain, I think. But also I'm gonna make use of a new functionality, and that is actually how can you favorite a car? Yes, so like so. I'm gonna add some cars as my favorites because there's so many cars, and there are really a couple that really from the previous episodes stood out to me. One was that crazy fast Skyline. Normally I find it quite a bit boring computerized car, but this one was really pretty epic. And the other one was not the GT3 RS, but the regular GT3 that was had amazing sounds, high up in the reference, above 8.5 RPM. Where the hell is it? Man, is it so high? Where is it? Here, this is the GT3 RS, which is probably also cool, maybe even the same sound, I don't know. But yesterday we drove this one. That one was amazing. And now we are going to go to Trial Mountain. For an American, it's so weird. My D-pad or D-pad stick on the Logitech G Pro wheel sometimes doesn't work at all. The down button, I have to press it really hard for it to work, and sometimes it just works perfectly. It's really weird. Anywho, American Adventure. We start. This is the menu book one, but we start low and then we make our way up. So we start with front rear challenge 550. Right, so let's see what the opponents are. Yeah, mostly American cars. Now, also a Cosworth, a Ford. Yeah, you could say that's an American car as well, but to me it feels more like a British car. We are going to do the US. I think it was 550, right? Points. This car we already used recently. We could go Mustang. I also really would like to try out this one. Let's try out that one. And also I could put it on stickier tires, but actually sliding around in these cars is probably half of the fun. So let's just try it. I'm sure we will not be competitive. We are like 100 pp below the, or maybe even 150 pp below the max. Yeah, so we are going up against the Mustang GT. We will never make that, and even a Dodge. Yeah, so it really has no use actually. Nope, not gonna do that. I do want to have real hard challenges, but I'm sure the Power Pack DLC will offer those as well. But I don't have time to make each race like a 10-hour grind. Here we do have the Viper, but yeah, I already drove it, so I need to mix it up. We could do the Focus RS, but I don't really like that car. We could do the Camaro. How is the Group 3 road car less PP than the regular road car? I don't understand. I find it a pity. I want to race against in these old muscle cars. But yeah, there's no use. If there's also like a Shelby Viper in there, or a modern Mustang, then you will never win. Why do they put like that big difference in PP on the field? Why not only put old school class American muscle there? So retarded. And why is this Cosworth deemed an American car? It's not. This one is a European car. I don't think you can even. I don't think you even see this Cosworth on the US roads in its day. Right, sorry, I forgot. Let's quickly see what is for sale. Whether anything got updated. Ah, new Porsche. A light bar. It's a little bit weird, this dealership. Like you have like this blue arrow, I assume means that it's a high price. This is a low price. Compared to what? Because these prices still don't really make sense, I would say. Like 1.2 million for a Porsche. I cannot believe that is real life. Maybe relatively speaking the prices can make sense, but not in any, at least not in a US dollar equivalent sense. Oh shit, why am I here now? It's not what we want. We want to be over here. Alright, any US car? This one we already have. Nope. Yeah, so I don't know what to do. I can go with one of those Mustangs, but honestly, they seem pretty boring. At least from the outside. Like these two, and I think I already used them as well. Again here, why is the Shelby GT350? It has 15 horsepower more, it weighs the same. Why is that lower PP than this one? This is the exact same car, by the way. Alright, I have no idea. Is that because one has other tires or something? No idea. white car. I cannot remember putting a body kit on that one. I really find it a bummer. There are enough cars to do a fun race. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cars. You duplicate them all, you have 15 cars, 14 cars. That's enough for a race. Probably there are other old schools that are not even in my garage. So there are enough cars to do a fun race. Why do you have these cars and then also cars like these in the field? That automatically reduces my whole options for a competitive car to these. Unless I'm going like unrealistically tuning one of those old cars, but that's also feels weird. Here, and then a car like this, yeah, it looks super menacing. It almost looks comically menacing. I don't want to win in a car like that. That is really like, feels like cheating. But taking a car like this, you simply cannot win. At least realistically speaking, a car like this will never be able to compete with a car like that. So I don't know what to do. I can always fall back to the Viper, but I'm not driving the same car all the time. Alright, I will just go with this car. I really don't like it. Whatever. Really, I don't understand. How hard is it to make fun races, fun setups? That is so sparse in this game. Like, it is so easy to do, to make cool races that probably a lot of people like. They always make it something weird. Not always, but too often. Well, I don't even recognize this wall to the right. And we're driving in reverse, I guess. Somehow the older cars are pretty damn quick. Oh my god, I really need to learn this trick. How are all the other cars that quick? Oh my god, so annoying. Understeer. god, what an annoying car. So really unstable at the rear. Okay, now I need to learn my braking points. Why are there no brake markers, man? Put some visual references there. Nothing. Why not? Right, I braked before the... at billboards. Here I'm braking on top of the hill, which is earlier than the AI, but somehow the AI often can brake really weirdly late. Right, there we can just get through. Here I'm braking at that line on the road. It's really hard figuring out your braking points in this track. Also here in the tunnel, I have no idea where to brake. Right. No, oh but man, I'm braking like a madman. Well, we're still in the middle of the tunnel. Right, there was a door there. Oh my god, it's so annoying, man, hitting the wall. I don't understand why American car makers find it fun to make say these low revving engines. I mean, it's not that low, it's 7K, but still. Yeah, although the red line starts at 6.5. It's pretty damn low, I would say. Alright, I need to brake well before the billboard starts, because now we're approaching much faster, so I will brake between that sign and the billboards here. And on top of the hill. Over here, I have no idea. In the middle of the top of the hill. Here we brake at the line on the tarmac. Here we brake at the door to the left side. Maybe a little bit before it. That would be maybe over here. That seemed about right. Middle. Of the curbing. I was braking. Top of the hill we're braking. It's too late. We should already brake before the top. And I should get on the power earlier. I think this is the part where you can really gain. In these flowing sections, the AI is often quite slow. Right, there is a sign here, and then in the middle, until the billboard starts. I don't know if this is the first place car, by the way. Would not surprise me if it is not. It's quite quick, I have to say. Not gonna lie. Right, there's one door. Another door. It's quite hard to see actually, but it is a pretty good braking point. Right, middle of the right curbing, which is way too late to brake. I should brake earlier. Just like here, you brake before you get to the top of the hill. And I think here we can, if we don't spin out, gain some distance. Yeah, you see, he was in my rear view mirror and now he's way behind. Right, is this first? Yes, yes. But again, I find it so weird that such an old car. Or maybe PP is not even important. That it will slow down or speed up other cars regardless. So maybe I'm overthinking it, but I don't think so. Still, it is weird that that second place car is an old 69 Mustang, so it was tuned probably. Anyways, in the pocket, let's watch a bit of replay. It almost feels like this circuit changed a bit. I think in general, they made the circuits a bit more detailed. Really nice. I don't remember it looking in this detailed. driving that Super B with the big wing. I think it's called the Super B. Trans Am is also one of my favorite American cars. Such an epic style. Well, I really get old school Gran Turismo vibes again. I don't know why. They somehow improved the game quite a bit. Except for lacking a true career mode, which is such a shame. I also think they really, I don't know, they really improved the vegetation, trackside, the trees, etc. Look much more realistic than before. I could be imagining it, but I do think there were maybe some updates though. Looks amazing. I was thinking maybe I can also use the favorite functionality. Of course, then I won't be able to use it by actually marking my favorite cars. But I could be using it to mark off cars that I've driven, because I really want to drive all the cars. God damn it! Didn't want to go there. I hate these avatar guys. And girl, I hate that girl. Anywho, if we go here, I think I drove that one. Yeah, I for sure drove that one. I'm gonna use it this way. This one I drove a lot. This one, no. This one I drove a lot. This one I don't remember. This one I think as well. This one for sure. That one I don't know. This one I also don't. Yeah, I do think I drove it briefly. Let's keep it unmarked. This one, keep it unmarked. This one I drove a lot on the Nürburgring circuit experience. This one I'm pretty sure I drove as well. This one we drove yesterday. This one we drove this week. This one I think as well, but I don't really remember. This one for sure. This one I think yes. That one I don't know. This one I think yes. I think this is my own tune. This one, yes. Oh, we already had that one favorite. This one, I think you'd start all at the start of the game in one of the circuit experiences. So I mark it yes. This one, I think so, but because it's my favorite Corvette, the ZR1 CO6 or C6. I don't know if I use it in a race. This one we used recently. What the hell? Oh, it was already favorited. These two I used as well. By the way, what a weird stance does this car have? Look at the wheel fenders. They're super high above the tire compared to the regular one. This one we used yesterday, I think, briefly. This one I think I used. This one we just used. This one I used was super fun. AI race against Sophie AI in a one-make race on the Nürburgring. Was super. This one we used, my favorite Subaru. This one we used. I have a real soft spot for that car. I don't know why. This one, I don't know. I'm sure I used this one as well, way back in the day. That one, I am pretty certain I used it as well. Here, and now my D-pad stops working suddenly. This one recently used. This one, that is that one hard license test on, I think Trial Mountain in that R32. In GT4 and also in other games. And I think they also duplicated that test in this game as well. Alright, this one maybe I only drove for fun, so let's keep it unchecked. This one I'm not sure. This one I'm sure I've driven it, but I'm not 100% sure. Same goes for these. Also, if it's a present car, then the chance is smaller that I've driven it, I think. This one I drove against Sophie AI. Man, I really don't remember driving these cars. This one I drove. Then all the cool Civic Type R's. I probably drove them, but I keep them unchecked, so that the chance is bigger that I will drive them again. Wow, wow, wow. Why are we going up? I think I drove that one as well. I'm not sure. I will leave it be. Right, that about does it. So now I know better if I play the game in a month or something which cars to take that I didn't drive yet. Alright, the thing is, yeah, let's do one more race, but then I have to switch over to Demon Souls. I have to really make a little bit of a start in Demon Souls. Let's do one more race, which this one we apparently already did a long time ago. And we are doing the Clubman 700, the same race that we did before, but now faster cars, I think. Alright, I'm gonna take this car, I'm gonna put it on soft tires. Like so. And we are now at 640. 650 PP. By the way, what was that little eye icon? Camaro Z01. Alright, these hints or suggested car, I would really take it with a grain of salt. I did it once in a race in the Neo Classic competition menu book. A Toyota Supra was suggested. That car literally got lapped by the AI. So really don't put your faith in that suggested, in that car suggestion. Alright, but we are now gonna drive my favorite Corvette. Man, it's such an epic car. It's all about learning the braking points. Man, this car has such an epic sound. It really wants to, in each gear, it just wants to go. guy with the blue sweater. That's my breaking point. I find that the AI is often quite slow in these flowing corners. Oh, sorry, my bad. Alright, breaking points. I was too early. I did a shadow on the ground. Alright, breaking point, I have no idea. I'm doing the start of the curving. So over here, I have no idea. Also here, start of the curving. Fucking hell. Here in the middle of the corner. And here in the middle of the tunnel, a little bit before. Really want to keep it as tight as possible so that you can accelerate out earlier. I accelerated out way too late. Alright, now looking for the guy in the blue sweater. Fucking hell. I don't think there were cars blocking my view. I find it a pity that they did such a sharp chicane. I think I braked. I found another guy with a blue sweater that was too early. Fucking hell! My reference point is gone. Shadow. Pretty cool. They changed. Obviously, because time of day change probably. Here, these flowing corners. You can get them. Guy in the blue sweater. Another one. Second guy in the blue sweater. Man, I always screw up this corner. I need to brake really earlier on top of the hill. Right, and here we are braking. We're a little bit before the curbing. Starts on the right. Here we can cut the grass a bit. And here we are also braking a little bit before the curbing. Starts on the right, like it would be over here. And here you really want to slightly brake to get some momentum on the front tires. Lift through that corner. Here you brake where the curbing starts, and here a little bit after the curbing. And here a little bit before. The middle of the tunnel. And here there's one guy with a blue sweater, and then a group of people, I think also with the guy with the blue sweater. So this is one and then two. Alright, and here before you hit the top of the hill, so you brake where the curbing starts on the left, before the top of the hill, otherwise you overshoot this corner. Here as well, brake when the curbing starts on the right. So actually the braking points are quite simple. It is mostly where the curbing starts or a little bit before. Like over here, it's a little bit before. There's like this brown patch on the grass. There we go. What a cool car. It's a pretty easy race actually. Right, let's watch a little bit of replay and then quickly move over to Demon Souls. Well, if I would have time, I would also just do a marathon of Gran Turismo. Man, that's an epic Corvette by the way. That other one. This one. even a little bit of body damage. I hit that other Corvette, this one, on the rear, and there was like a little dent. Something that you don't usually see in Gran Turismo. Have to say, they really, in my view, improved the driving model a lot. It feels grounded, it feels not as twitchy as before. Indeed, if a car breaks out, often you can still catch it. It's just really nice. Anyways, next episode we are doing Hypercar Parade. Now, first World Rally Challenge, which I find a bit weird, because it's not really a rally circuit. Group B. So that's the Audi. We can use the Audi. And by the way, that Focus Group B rally car, I did use that one. I don't know if I have it. Maybe it was a license test. Otherwise, I should put an asterisk in it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I used this one. So regular, Group B, Group 4, Group 3, Group 1. There are actually less group. I like that. Less categories than I was thinking. And now this one, of course. God damn it, it's so easy to go in the wrong menu. Like so. Yeah, so next one we will be driving a... Yeah, no. It's an epic car, but honestly, if I have it... No, yes, I do have it. I would like to drive the 205. It's going to be pretty damn epic. Man, what a mean car they were. Mean cars, Group B. A lot of detail went into this car. Alright, let's do a gift. about it for this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next one. For the meantime, don't forget, always do keep on gaming. See you later.